it makes no sense I can be this bad at live streaming and still make money off this. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new Creator News Live. My name is Devin Street, and I'm late. I'm very late to this live stream, but today we got just a couple things on the docket that we got to cover. First off, we're going to be covering Hasan Piker's dog and the situation around that. I made a little presentation for that. I hope you guys are ready for it. And then we're going to be covering YouTube changing how the membership tab works and how memberships work in general, and why I have gotten rid of all my memberships because of it, because it's not good. It's not good at all. Not like I had any channel members anyway, but before we get into all that, my name is Devin Street. I've been on YouTube for almost 10 years, doing social media work for 10 years, working with influencers and everything else in between on social media. And I'm here to bring you everything about the past, present, and future of social media and the creator economy. We cover everything on this channel, including what is today Creator News Live. But on top of that, we do video essays covering creators and all sorts of things around that. But today we are going to be covering two topics. But before we get into those two topics, I always like to do a little bit of personal news to start and share a little personal news going on in my life. First off, I look a little different because I shaved, and I don't know if I like it. I might not do. I definitely probably won't keep this. Who knows? I thought I'd try it out. I haven't been clean shaven since 2019, so when I was a teenager, I look a little different. So who knows if we'll keep this? If you think I look good, let me know in the chat. I don't know if I do. But outside of that, what other personal news? I guess I've started posting more consistently. Right, I've been putting out the videos of different things, of clips of Creator News Live. I've been working on a video about Hasan, which was supposed to come out on Friday, but I pushed it back literally because of this situation that is taking place. It made me change my script of my video and how I write it. But yeah, I mean, what else besides that? My life's been pretty boring. I mean, I've just been, not gonna lie to you, I've just been kind of going through the motions of everything. So not really anything special, anything exhilarating or any of that. Just kind of been chilling, kind of been doing my thing. Been going to the gym, been stacking up on protein. I got a bunch of these from Costco, 32 grams of protein in one of these. So just been working on getting in a better schedule, getting in better self-improvement. My lawyer also messaged me, which was an exciting thing, and told me I'm about to win a lawsuit, so I'm thrilled about that. But yeah, nothing else personal going on, nothing. Everything's kind of boring. So let's go ahead and get into the news now. And the first thing we're going to do is talk about, hold on, talk about this thing. This is you did not know, this is a dog named Hasan Piker, and this is the dog of none other than top Twitch streamer Hasan Piker. And Kaya is I don't know exactly what Kaya is. Kaya is like a mix of quite a few breeds and everything, but very huge dog, massive dog, like 120 pounds, huge, insanely big dog. And Kaya has been the most famous dog on the internet for the past week because of one particular situation that happened, which we're going to get into right now. And that is a video clip that's been going around, going a little viral, that is not the best. It doesn't look that good, I'm going to be honest with you.
But it is emblematic of all of America's much more consequential violence. Okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So when you first watch that for the first time, you might be like, oh, what happened? I'm kind of confused. Like, dog yelped, you know, kind of a weird clip when you have no context around it, no confusion around it. It's like, why is this going viral? Why is this so big? But if you're part of certain types of communities on the internet, you would have the context, which is this man right here. Hold on. Oops. How do I? Nope. Oh well. I can't get it off the screen. There's too much on the screen to show his face. Hold on. I actually do have a solution.
But it is emblematic of all.
This man right here, Hasan Piker, apparently is a huge dog abuser who shocks his dog all the time and just like completely obliterates his dog the second it takes a step right off the bed. And when this clip first went viral, it first started, I believe, either on a Destiny subreddit or by Ethan Klein himself. I'm pretty sure it was definitely. I'm pretty sure Ethan, every single talking point Ethan gets about Hasan comes from a subreddit. So I think the first ever conversation started on a subreddit where it's people who, some massive weirdos who just sit and watch a dude all day that they hate so they can try to find something he did wrong and clip it and post it on the internet. So whoever those guys are on Reddit that did that, ended up showing it to Ethan Klein, and Ethan Klein posted it on his story and posted this clip that we just watched saying horrifying animal cruelty caught on camera by Hasan as he activates her shock collar for one tiny step off of her bed. And when we go back and watch the video with the context of that, you know, it looks a little worse.
But it is emblematic of all of America's much more consequential violence. Okay, it's the same reason as to why America. Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop.
Like,
Jesus Christ.
Let's watch it.
But
one
it is
more time.
emblematic of all of America's much more consequential
just like roaming around
violence
on the bed, right?
Okay,
Takes
it's the same
one step
reason
off,
as to why
takes
America.
another step
Kaya,
off.
please just
Hasan
fucking
looks
go.
like he reaches
just
for
stop.
something, and then all we hear is a yelp, and Kaya jumps. So,
Jesus Christ,
what really happened in this situation? What's going on? Like, why is it such a viral moment on the internet this week? Why is everyone canceling Hasan for this? Well, first it's Ethan posting about it, then it hits LSF. 75,000 upvotes on LSF for this week. The #1 post for the week, saying Hasan reaching for something and seemingly shocking his dog to keep her in camera view. And then you had more like, not massive Hasan haters, not the Destinys, not the Ethan Kleins, not the LSFs, but someone who's like still sort of negative, which is XQC.
Jesus Christ,
who
what are you doing?
reacted to Hasan
all of
shocking
America's
the dog.
much more consequential.
Is it weighing under its fur?
Violence. Okay, it's the same reason as to why America. Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop.
Chad, did he debunk it?
So continues to build up a little bit more stream. Then you've got all the biggest Hasan hater accounts on the internet. You got the Yeets, you got the Drama Alerts, you got the Tech Tones, all posting about this. Tech Tone one went crazy viral, 144,000 likes on this, almost 15 million views on that tweet, which is pretty crazy. Drama Alert, the fallen off Keemstar, you know, posted this, pinned it, made like 8 extra tweets about it, like really trying to get it out there that Hasan is this big dog abuser from this one small clip. Now, as someone who watches Hasan a lot, who has watched him from the point he adopted this dog to every single time she's on stream, one thing I can say is the idea that he would force the dog to sit in camera so long is just simply not true. As a matter of fact, there are plenty of times that Kaya is not on camera, not on stream at all, completely out of camera or allowed to roam around. But I do know that he uses the place command a lot, which is a command where, you know, when you don't want your dog to roam around, when, you know, maybe you have guests over, you don't want them jumping on the guest, or you don't want the dog, you know, maybe knocking something over or being a little obnoxious. You give them this specific place. You tell them this is where you need to sit and you need to obey. And it's something I actually teach my dog, which I want to show you guys actually right now. Luna, come here. Come here. Oh, here you come. Look, it's Luna. It's Luna. Now, guess what, Luna? Place. Oh, good, Luna. Or actually, get on your place a little more. Place. Place. Oh, okay. You're going to lay down? Good, Luna. You get a treat.
I have a Halloween treat. It's my very own Halloween
Google,
song.
I did not talk to
Just
you.
asked me to sing a Halloween song.
Google, I did not talk to you. Here you go. Who's a good doggy? Come here. Jump. Yeah. Or wait, here. Jump right here. You got... Or wait, here. Let me back up. Come here. Come here. Yeah, get in frame. Good, Luna. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, there you go. Now stay. Yeah. Say hi to all the peoples. Oh, you want a treat? All right. Place. Place. Lay down. Lay down. Luna, lay down. Lay down. Lay down. No. We're still working on the lay down. I've been I've been trying. Lay down. Oh, good, Luna. Place. But yeah, like I said, see, it's a it's a trick you can teach any dog. Like I didn't even like train her when I first got her as a little puppy. Like I taught her some of the basics, just the like the sit, be bathroom trained and all of that, you know, how to be like trained for a leash and stuff. But I didn't teach her like tricks like that, like the place command. That's something she's recently learned over like the past like 4 or 5 months, I believe, or like within this year. She's definitely learned that. And she's a good dog. She's a really good dog. But it's very common with dogs, the place command, specifically with bigger dogs like Hasan's dog. He specifically does it because it's such a massive breed. Like, keep in mind, this is like 120-pound dog, right? It's huge. And with these types of dogs, with these bigger dogs especially, if they lay on just a flat hardwood floor, then you're going to run into issues with, you know, joint problems in the knees, problems in the hips, things like that. You know, it's something I kind of got to deal with a corgi. It's a lot easier when, you know, the dog breed is like super small, doesn't weigh that much. I mean, she still weighs like 30 pounds, but not 120, you know. But it's still something where I have like the bed for a little bit elevated. She likes to lay on my actual bed a lot, or go lay on the couch and stuff. And she's got her cooling mat on her bed and stuff, so she doesn't overheat or anything. It keeps it like 20 degrees below like room temperature or something. And it's to make sure she's not just going in like, I mean, this is carpet, but we got hardwood floor. in my place too. And we want to make sure that she's not laying on the hardwood floor, because that could also cause her hip problems long term, especially when she gets older. So that's one reason he has this elevated bed, and why he gives the place command a lot is, one, he has a lot of guests over. He doesn't want the dog jumping on them, or like going out of the room when it's like new people over, or people like rummaging through the house, because it's a big dog, you know, it could easily knock someone over very, very easily. So that's one reason he does it, but also like the hip problem, knee problem, all that. But moving on from that, he is this the next clip? Yeah, he came out and sort of addressed this a little bit.
Got to the PC, Kaya will be free. Yes, I will be addressing that as well. Don't worry. Why are people mad about you, Kaya? / what were you doing? There's a clip out there that in the aftermath of me getting my internet getting pooped, I come back live and I'm very frustrated. And while I'm fucking tweaking around, I give Kaya the place command, as I usually do. And there's literally a fucking emote for it in the chat for place, which is one of the things that she knows, is she's like professionally trained. And I think while she was like getting up and down from the bed, I don't know exactly what happened, but I suspect that she tweaked her her dew nail, like the upper nail that's like her dew claw on the side of the bed. People speculated that I was actually shocking her. It is basically a perfect shitstorm, because obviously I have a lot of haters. Obviously a lot of people love dogs, myself included. The clip looks fucking horrible, and people were like speculating because I was like moving around, and they're like, oh, he was like hitting a button on his desk. The most insane part about it is that a lot of people were just like automatically under the assumption that I've been like abusing my dog, that I love more than most human beings. Dogs hurt themselves sometimes. It literally looks like she got caught and it hurt. You literally gave her belly rubs right after. I know. It did get heavily blasted in the orbit, and a lot of people are like losing their minds over it. It's okay. It is what it is. Maya did not corroborate yet, so that must be true that you're the worst. I know. As an animal conservationist, she's been secretly actually participating in the abuse of, once again, one of the most beloved dogs on the planet. Here's March in the chat. Funny part is Kaya legit lives a better life than most people I know. Lamau, I know. It is pretty fucking nutty that that is like an angle of attack here. I saw it all over my ex for every 15 posts.
Yeah, so before going any further, it's really like, so I'll go back to Maya, for example. One of Hasan's friends, Maya Higa, who literally is in animal conservation, owns a animal sanctuary. You really think that she would be friends with and come on stream constantly with a guy who was like a clear dog abuser? And keep in mind, Maya is a animal expert. Like, she would easily figure out if there was any animal abuse happening at all. She would instantly clock it, right? So the idea that she would hang out with Hasan, you know, the fact that all these like streams of attack about this specific issue came from people who already constantly hate on him, by the way, people who are already far right, like Israel defenders, or people who are like massively like pro like crypto gambling, or people who are quite literally just far right Nazis. Like, all these people already hate Hasan. So unless there's somebody coming out against Hasan who is you know, not already like an existing hater, then is the criticism really that valid, right? And I get it. Like, I'll be honest, when I first watched the clip, I was a little like, this seems bad. But then I was thinking like, this is also from Drama Alert. I'm seeing this for the first time. And the more I went back and watched the clip, I'm just like, yeah, like, he definitely didn't shock her. And I 100% believe he doesn't own a shock collar. I've come to either two conclusions. A, her foot got hung on the bed. I don't really know what the bed looks like, but from the clip I saw, it looks like one of her feet could actually be the problem and not the actual collar. And then the second one would be her just being dramatic from a vibrating collar, which he has said he does own. But I mean, like, the idea that he's just like 12-volt electrical shooting, tasering her on stream, just, and for the first time after owning her for almost 3 years, it just seems unlikely. It just doesn't seem like something that's very believable. So that was basically the conclusion I came to, and from then I've just been kind of laughing at the memes and been going, oh, well, it's funny people are like actually still genuinely concerned about this or really upset about this, when I even saw a clip from Aiden Ross, who was at some point mad about Hasan doing this, quote unquote doing this, but then turned around and literally tased a human being for liking Hasan. It's like, okay, so you're upset about a animal being potentially tased, but then you'll turn around and tase a human being for the same thing. It's like, what? You know, so that was one thing, you know, and then there's like, I don't ever take any criticism seriously from someone like Ethan Klein or you know, Keemstar or Tectone or any of those people. Like, anything they have to say about any creator, not just Hasan, any creator they come after, whether that's even somebody like Ludwig or Mr. Beast or something, it's always just like, I don't take any of their criticism validly, right?
So I saw saying you shocked her. There wasn't even one in your defense, and those horrific posts had millions of views. It's okay. It is what it is. I have people who have made it their full-time jobs to like professionally hate on everything that I do. This is an inevitable byproduct of this. In any case, I do think that there are people out there who saw the clip and were like, this looks so bad. And they got completely fucking duped by the framing of it. And it's all right. I understand. For those of you who are confused by it, I do not have a shock collar for Kaya, as I said yesterday, but it doesn't matter. People don't give a shit. All of the other clips that people have been showing are either the AirTag or the vibration collar that she has, which I use when she is free roaming. You didn't refute the claims until now? No, I have. I did immediately. And the vibration collar for off-leash training doesn't work in the way that you guys think it does. Her hair is far too thick, as this chatter also correctly pointed out, for there to be any sort of collar that actually works in that way.
That's another thing. Like, we'll get into that in a second. We're gonna watch a actual dog expert and dog trainer talk about this issue from a standpoint of not knowing who Hasan is at all and not knowing anything about any of these like political communities or anything. He gets into this topic and he even says like, oh, like the fur is too thick and everything. So we'll cover that in a second. So here actually is that video, and it is a dog expert.
The internet is absolutely
Let me get his name because I want to like shout out his
absolutely
channel.
fuming.
He is Tom Davis Dog Training. So we're gonna check out his video and him talking about the potential Hasan Piker dog abuse drama, and get like a real expert's explanation around this.
Right now from a Twitch stream that went on from a creator named Hasan Piker for allegedly abusing his dog live while on his stream. Now, of course, I thought who better to look at this situation, clear the air, and explain to you guys exactly what's going on. I'm a professional dog trainer. I work with behavioral cases, and I've been doing this now for over a decade. So I figured, let's see if Hasan Piker did the right thing, and maybe he should be held accountable, or maybe the internet is wrong about this. Let's go into this. I'm going to react to this right now. My team sent me this. I know nothing about this guy. I know nothing about his dog. All I know a lot about is dog training, dog behavior. Let's get into it. His dog's behind him on a cot. She's like a chow mix. He can see her getting off here. He's annoyed.
Oh, but just stop.
Okay. Corrected her. She yelped. She went right back into a down. He's upset, obviously. He's being a baby. She's being a baby, I think, he or she. So
You're making her stressed.
yeah, stress. Stress is sure.
So incredibly spoiled from my mom, and she needs to literally have the same structured regimented.
Okay, I agree with everything he's saying. We're gonna get into all of this. This is very interesting, especially for people who don't know anything about dogs, who don't know anything about dog training, and if this guy's on the line of losing his career or being banned from Twitch, this is very, very serious. So from a dog training standpoint,
I don't think he's gonna get banned. I'll be honest about it. I don't think it's a bannable offense, because it's sort of like speculative. Right? Like it is like Aiden Ross directly tasing someone and admitting to it is one thing. Speculatively claiming your dog, like my dog sometimes yelps, right? It's something just dogs do. Sometimes dogs like hurt themselves on accident or you know, like bark or like just make sounds all the time. It's like a very normal dog thing for anyone that's a dog owner. So just the idea, like last stream Luna was like barking a lot, so the idea that someone could just take that and be like, oh, that he's like turned his dog to a violent like attack dog or something, when like no, she just barks when she wants to. Sometimes she's knocked out right now. She is so asleep. She's all the way in the bathroom asleep. But it's just like the concept of getting banned for this is highly unlikely.
and I'll give you guys context as well. I used to be an animal control officer, and so I used to literally go to court for the state of New York to determine whether or not dogs have been abused, they've been neglected, they've been abandoned. So I am a very good person to look at this and actually identify what is actual abuse and what is not. And of course, my experience with dogs, I'll go into what's happening. And so dog gets off the cot. Obviously, he's frustrated because the dog gets off the cot. Now, from what he said at the end of the video, that the dog gets off the cot, goes out and chews on stuff. Again, we have to look at this, right? Okay. Yes, the yelp, nobody wants to hear. Inappropriate time correction at that level, right? The correction timing, I should say, actually was perfect. The dog got off, he corrected the dog. The dog said, okay, fine, let's watch it again. Reaches the e-collar, correction, dog said, holy crap. Guys, this dog has already forgot about this. And again, from an animal control perspective, again, we never want to see dogs yelp. But guys, I've put dogs on collars and leashes, and I've been talking to somebody like this, and the dog runs at the end of the leash, and they hit the end of the leash, they go, ah! And they do the same thing. So, and as a dog trainer, we make mistakes. We're professionals. We're trained with the tools that this gentleman is using, and things happen, Jackie. Right? So abuse is showing up to trailer parks, showing up to houses, showing up to mansions, and seeing dogs fight each other to the death because the owners are afraid to be assertive. Dogs who are putting holes in kids, dogs who are hurting kids because the owners are not holding the dog accountable. That's abuse. Not feeding your dog for weeks at a time, that's abuse.
Yeah, it's like even in the definition of like even if he was doing like strict dog training of like he actually has like a shock collar, even the dog experts like, oh well, he used it at like the perfect time. This is exactly when you use the collar, right?
Leaving your dog outside to die is abuse. Neglecting your dog.
Jackie, we are taking a look at the whole situation with Hasan Piker and potentially him using a shock collar on his dog, which doesn't seem like the case. It kind of seems like people are making drama that's not actually there around a fake story. So we're getting a dog expert's opinion on it.
Throwing your dog outside of a car, a moving car, I've seen all these things. I've written reports for all these things. Yes, that would be abuse. So let's look at some of the comments people are saying, responses from the world that I can react to. So the Observer, Uncle Mikey LA, he's lying, those collars have vibrate. So his response, just so you guys know, I'm going to read it to you because it's important. You know, I'm not an investigator, but so he's showing off his collar, and the collar, he's saying, I'm just going to watch it.
This is the one. This is the one that they saw.
Okay, let me see. Let me actually, I can tell you exactly if this collar has
No, unfortunately, I don't play games. I just cover the creator economy.
to vibrate or not, because I've used several e-collars. They are, again, they're great for dogs who are deaf. They're great for people who want to enjoy their dog completely off leash but need to get them back when they call them back. They're great for dogs who have a bite history and they want to keep their dog alive instead of euthanizing him because maybe they don't like other dogs and there's nothing else that can really reach them where they're at.
That people are talking about. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that they saw.
Let me see it, buddy.
Yeah, that's another thing. People are all like, oh, like, you know, why is he not showing the collar? He quite literally took the collar on the stream and showed everybody, like, this is the exact collar I use, which was a vibration collar, by the way. And when he showed that, I think I actually kind of changed my mind on it and leaned more towards like, oh, maybe he used the vibration in that moment, right? But cause like originally I was like, oh no, it was definitely the dog like stepping on something. But when he showed off the vibration collar, I was kind of leaning more towards like, okay, maybe he did use a vibration, but he's claiming he's not. I usually take his word on things, but you know, you'd never know fully.
It has the capacity to vibrate, and that's it.
Where are you from? I am from California, Los Angeles specifically.
Are you happy? That's it. Good. There's the air tag. There's the fucking vibrator. It also uses.
Let me see it.
It also has a flashlight component to it.
Let me see it. So this is what I believe is an e-collar technologies e-collar. A good brand of remote collar, when we talk about, you know, again, the spectrum, that has 100 levels. He just used the wrong level. I am not convinced that this only has a vibrate, because if he won't show.
This is the one. This is the.
So right now he does show.
He's saying so he believes, all right, he gave the brand and the serial number already. He's claiming that it potentially has an electrocution feature, which is a higher level. He's convincing me. I still don't believe he did it, to be honest. I think he did definitely probably a vibration. At most a vibration, or he either just didn't do it at all. And the dog, it was a step, right? Why haven't you added any decorations to your channel yet? Logo, banner, animations, any reason? I mean, to be honest, I see you're chatting on Twitch. I multi-stream on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Twitch is sort of just like really a side thing. I don't get as many viewers on Twitch compared to like my YouTube. Like YouTube's really the main place. If you really want to check me out, YouTube's where you go. And then as I grow over time on Twitch and everything, I'll work on that. It's sort of just like, it's sitting there, you know, it's not the biggest deal. The biggest thing is like getting people to watch, you know.
Show the collar without the contact points inside of it. So I'll pop up a remote collar with contact points here. Sometimes I have them laying around here as we demonstrate people what they are and what they're meant to be used for.
This is the one that they saw. It has the capacity to vibrate, and that's it. Are you happy?
Okay, so there's no contact points on this collar, and he could be correct because the e-collar technologies remote collar, they do make a vibrate only for sure.
Yeah, that's another crazy thing, is like, this is clearly a vibration only collar, and there's people out there saying, oh no, he taped over the prong points that cause shock. Like, what? He taped over it? For what reason? Why? Just for the potential case that one day he would get attacked and he would have to show off the collar on stream?
Sure, they do. And it doesn't look like there's contact points on this collar.
Jackie, no, I'm good. I appreciate it. I sort of do all the design stuff myself and I'm pretty good at it, but you know, I appreciate it. Thank you for asking.
Which in that case, he would be correct. You can also take the contact points out of a collar, but it doesn't look like there's any holes in this collar for the to even screw in. Very familiar with the brand, very familiar with the collar. AirTag, it's an e-collar technology.
It also has a flashlight component to it at nighttime, and it also has a tracker on it when she gets lost. If she were to actually get fucking lost.
Yeah, it's got an AirTag. I have one collar that has an AirTag on it. But I ended up needing that AirTag for luggage. And also like Luna's never like off leash unless she's at the beach. And like when she's at the beach, she like never leaves my sight. She's like right there, like hip to hip. Like she does not want to like get away from me at all. So I found out I don't necessarily need the AirTag for her. Unless there's any situation where I potentially need to take her off leash for a really long time.
Able to, it emits a sound. Okay.
It's a tone. We call it a tone. He's probably freaking out. And I feel bad, man. This is the...
Where Kaya doesn't...
Okay, now I need to react to this. So now he's getting the dog back out and he's working on his place command.
Place.
The dog goes to his place.
Is it just me or did the video get a lot quieter?
Where Kaya doesn't wear a collar. There are days where she wears a different collar. Okay. This, in and of itself, doesn't actually work in the way that you think it does. Okay. Here. This is the...
So he's holding the remote collar receiver without contact points. And
Bro, this guy needs to know how to edit his audio. I'm trying to make sure the Twitch, the stream volume channels in real time are correct. Why does my stream say paused? Paused. Oh, wait. I paused recording. Damn it. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't even know you could do that. I don't know how long that's been going for. Not too long, it doesn't look like. Fully. Okay, yeah. Recording hasn't been paused for too long. I don't know what that was. That was confusing. I'm still learning this streaming stuff in real time, guys.
but he's if
Flashlight.
let me just see if he turns it.
Okay. And this is when it vibrates.
If the collar he's showing right here is the collar that was on her, he is, which I'm assuming he doesn't have multiple, he's not a dog trainer, he doesn't have these collars laying around. He's correct, actually, that he just used the vibrate function and the dog.
How shocking. The dog expert doesn't agree with the critics and takes Hasan for his word. Who would have thought, right? And then everyone in the comments, I noticed earlier, there's a lot of people like so angry, so mad, like being like, oh, you know, you're lying, you know, you're like pro Hasan or something, you're a leftist. Like, what? Like, this dude's just a dog trainer. He's just a dog expert. He used to work for the city of New York, making sure there was not dog abuse happening, and this just so happened to come across his he spelled Hasan's name wrong in the description. Are we serious?
Dog was correct.
He doesn't care about Hasan.
Judging by what he, and again, I'm objective. I have no skin in this game. I don't know him. I don't know his dog. I don't know anything about the situation. I'm just telling the people what's going on. That collar only vibrates. He is correct. Flashlight. And listen, it could very, very well be that the dog is extremely sensitive. He used the vibrate and the dog said, ah, that could have happened. Is that abuse? Absolutely not, right? That is a dog who is very sensitive, and I can guarantee you it's probably the dog again. You're sitting there and you're picking up the dog's poop, they run away, they hit the end of the leash and they scream. I've seen dogs like that. Shiba Inus are like that. Siberian Huskies are like that. This is, I don't know, like a Chow mix, Akita mix. It's hard to say, but obviously this dog has spent money.
I think it's a Mastin. Will Google tell me this if I look it up? What breed is Kaya Piker? Saint Bernard, Tibetan Mastiff. Chow chow. Okay. Interesting.
Time, you don't, I mean, typically dog trainers don't just give this equipment out. And a lot of people are discouraged from other dog trainers to just go online and buy it and do it yourself unless you take like I have courses on them and all sorts of different stuff. It takes a lot of effort into this. And meaning I don't think he's has a training set up in his office, which obviously he streams to lots of people. So obviously he loves this dog. He's put training into his dog. So furthermore, guys, I don't think that this streamer deserves to be kicked off a Switch. I want to read some of the other comments that are going on.
Bro doesn't even know what the platform is called that he streams on. Like, he has no skin in this game whatsoever.
That actually are happening within all of this happening. So let's just see what other people are saying in the comment section so I can kind of get, the feedback and again, respond to what people are saying. He's got a shock collar on the canine turned up to the max. When you use one, especially a young canine, as a trainer will tell you, you're not supposed to do that because it inflicts pain and fear, which crosses the line in animal cruelty. So again, like looking at other comments, Hasan showed the collar he uses on his dog Kaya, claiming it's a vibrate-only collar. He denied using a shock collar and suspects that I don't think that the dog got caught. I think the dog's really sensitive. Some of y'all have never met Healthy Love Large Dog before. She is so happy to be in the same room as him. She will not wait till he's done working.
Bro's just reading Twitter. Bro's just finding random tweets on Twitter and being like, all right, what's everybody saying?
He knows playtime, blah, blah, blah. Again, like you have to consider the realities here. Like if this guy said to a trainer, hey, I need to work for an hour. I need to stream for an hour. I want to be with my dog. I want the dog to be the place. He didn't do anything wrong. I think the dog was just sensitive. So these are my thoughts on this. But before you guys go, I want to show you, I'm going to grab a remote collar and I want to show you what the remote collar is and what could have happened. So play by play, what happened with this dog with a very similar collar so you guys know exactly what's going on. All right, so this is a remote collar as well, very similar to the one that he used. This does have stimulation and it has vibration and tone, right? So this is the tone. This is what he did from his video from the collar he used, is it was on the dog and then he used the vibration, which is exactly that. It's literally the vibration. You guys can probably even hear it. It is aversive. Dogs don't like it. That's the point. But I want you guys to understand. The dog starts to get off the bed. The dog goes, gets back on the bed, lays down. Sorry about that, Dad. And if the dog is sensitive enough to vocalize and yelp because of the vibrate, that's really not on him. I mean, it sucks that it happened to the dog. I never want to hear a dog do that. And I just am trying to be fair here because the vibrate is literally your cell phone, guys. Now the stimulation, just to give you guys context, like on this collar, this is the Dogtra e-collar. Like right now I can feel it at a 13. Like I can feel it. We train typically on a 3. We train a dog to come back. We literally train a dog just to answer the phone. So I just wanted to show you tone, vibe.
I think one of the best like I used to be super anti like shock collar, vibration collar, all of that. I used to be like, oh, that's just like, you're just like punishing the dog, you're abusing it. But I was explained a little bit better that it is like sort of like a tap on the shoulder at a low setting. You're supposed to use it of like, hey, just a reminder, like you're not doing what you're supposed to do, or I think it's supposed to be used more so for specific command of like tap, you do this, and not necessarily as a bad dog get punished by zapping you type thing. So that is my understanding of shock collars. Obviously they can be abused and misused. But yeah, that basically the conclusion of this expert is, hey, this guy definitely wasn't using a shock collar. He was most likely using a vibration. And I think he did it responsibly, and I take his word for it. So, even the dog expert's kind of on Hasan's side here, and he doesn't even know what the name of Twitch is called. Right? But yeah, we got a little bit more explanation from
You
Hasan
said he
here.
would donate 50K to a shelter if he did. Yeah, man, you explain things well and shit, but show the caller though, dude. Okay. Sure. Kaya. Okay. Come here. This is one of Kaya's many callers. Come here. Sit. This is the one that people are talking about. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that they saw. It has the capacity to vibrate, and that's it. Are you happy? That's it. There's the air tag. There's the fucking vibrate.
It's also insane. People have been being like, "Oh, he taped it. He taped it." What a stupid argument. What? He taped it. What? Are you dead ass?
It also has a flashlight component to it at nighttime. And it also has a tracker on it when she gets lost. If she were to actually get fucking lost, it emits a sound. Kaya! Come here, baby. Place. There are days where Kaya doesn't wear a collar. There are days where
I wish I trained my dog like Hasan, to be honest with you. Like, people are like, "Oh, he's a dog abuser." No, he's like a really good trainer. Like, I genuinely wish that Luna knew how to behave like Kaya, because Luna gets a little too excited. Luna, luckily, she's a small, tiny dog, you know, a lot better than those big, massive ones. But when it comes down to it, Luna at some points will get too excited and she just wants to like love on somebody, jump up and cuddle next to them and all that. And if the person's like really scared of dogs, that's when it can be a problem. That's when it's like I really have to command Luna really hard to get her to listen, to follow, to go back to her place. So that's what I've been working on with her. I've been trying to train her better. And I think she's doing a little bit better. Let's see if she'll do it again. Luna, come here. Come here. Never mind. She is knocked out. She's so asleep. She's not getting up. I can understand. It's late. I'm not gonna make her get up.
she wears a different collar. This, in and of itself, doesn't actually work in the way that you think it does. Here, this is the flashlight, and this is when it vibrates. All right, come here.
So well trained.
Place. I understand why people are concerned about it. It's okay. It makes sense why people will be like, oh my God, this person is being abusive if they only saw that clip. It doesn't matter. And this will not go away, for the record. I'm sure that the people that are saying that this is not like the real deal will continuously and expertly scrutinize every minutia to say, oh no, you don't understand. This is a situation where he's trying to get out of it or anything like that. Will all those that slandered you apologize now? No, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't. No, because they've been targeting you before this and they will continue to do so in the future. Exactly. And they will continue saying like, I don't believe it. I don't, it's this or that. The greatest counter to this would be the 7 million hours of me hanging out with Kaya. Like, she's been on stream for 10,000 fucking hours at this point. She's grown up on this stream. She's been outside on stream. Why can't you just grab the collar and show us? I just did.
She was quite literally, a little puppy in a tiny little cage, being potty trained on the stream. Like, there's never been probably a more documented dog than this. So to come out with these claims is just even extra crazy, right?
Aren't Tibetan Mastiffs advised to give large open space to roam around in, though? Apart from everything else, you ever sitting for hours on end in one spot, is that okay for her? Yes. Everything that I do with Kaya is from professional trainers and from vets. Okay. I'm very on it in terms of like reinforcing the training. Because if you actually train your dog, or you take your dog to a trainer and then refuse to reinforce that behavior, you ultimately allow your dog to slowly but surely expand the permission structure. And dogs need good guidance at every given moment. A lot of people who are like,
I mean, yeah, I think this is like something I saw, it came up, and then I quickly became unworried about it and just started laughing at the memes. I was just like, this is a non-issue. Based on everything that's going on in the creator economy right now, it is such a non-issue. And yeah, I mean, you know, things happen, you know, but in this instance, I looked at it. I was just like, okay, all the evidence points to this. All these other people like that are quote unquote concerned or like angry about it, they have an alternative motive for like why they are. So yeah, I mean, I don't think I don't think it needs any more coverage or anything else said about it, really. Chat, I'm gonna be honest, I am really tired tonight, so I'm gonna go bed. I'm just too tired to keep streaming. I don't have the energy tonight. I hate to say it. You know, I might stream a little bit tomorrow night. And leave off where we were at. Just to make sure I cover both news stories. I feel disappointed in myself, but I just can't straight up. I just can't keep doing it. I need to go to sleep. So sorry. Yeah.